everyone. Sorry, the angle isn't that great, but you could probably hear Henny snoring. It's kind of close up. Oh, he moved. Well, we've got a close-up of his toe beans, so we'll just jump in and continue our journey through the Bible. Okay, we're on Exodus 28, and I don't think I'll read all of it. I'll read part of it and then pick up on Luke 18. Okay. Exodus 28. You shall bring forward your brother Aaron with his sons from among the Israelites to serve me as priests. Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, the sons of Aaron. Make sacral vestments for your brother Aaron for dignity and adornment. Next you shall instruct all who are skillful, whom I have endowed with the gift of skill, to make Aaron's vestments, for consecrating him to serve me as priest. These are the vestments they are to make: a breastpiece, an ephod, a robe, a fringed tunic, a headdress, and a sash. They shall make those sacral vestments for your brother Aaron and his sons, for priestly service to me. They therefore shall receive the gold, the blue, purple, and crimson yarns, and the fine linen. They shall make the ephod of gold, of blue, purple, and crimson yarns, and of fine twisted linen, worked into designs. It shall have 2 shoulder pieces attached. They shall be attached at its 2 ends, and the decorated band that is upon it shall be made like it, of 1 piece with it, of gold, of blue, purple, and crimson yarns, and of fine twisted linen. Then take 2 lazuli stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on the one stone, and the names of the remaining 6 on the other stone, in the order of their birth. On the 2 stones you shall make seal engravings, the work of a lapidary, of the names of the sons of Israel. Having bordered them with frames of gold, attach the 2 stones to the shoulder pieces of the ephod, as stones for remembrance of the Israelite people, whose names Aaron shall carry upon his 2 shoulder pieces for remembrance before the Lord. Okay, let's stop there at verse 12, and we'll pick up tomorrow with verse 13. But as we were reading that, it's interesting, engraving the 12 tribes of Israel on the lapis lazuli stones, and then I guess Aaron, does he wear that on his shoulders, or it's the breastpiece? Anyway, it's interesting. It reminds me of, actually, in Revelation, when the New Jerusalem is described, the heavenly city that God is the architect of and Jesus is preparing. There's a description. Well, you know what? I will find it, and I'll link it in the description below. But the pearly gates. You know, you've probably heard about the pearly gates and the streets of gold. But the gates, I believe, all the gates inscribed on the gates are the 12 tribes of Israel. I'll look for that passage, and like I said, I'll put it in the description below. It's interesting. Also reminds me of, I think it's a passage in Isaiah where God says that we are inscribed on his on the palms of his hands. Okay, well, let's move to Luke, to the New Testament, Luke chapter 18. Oh, sorry. The Bible is in the way of Henny sleeping, but I kind of have to position it here. Okay, Luke 18. Now he was telling them a parable to show that at all times they ought to pray and not to lose heart, saying, there was in a certain city a judge who did not fear God and did not respect man. And there was a widow in that city, and she kept coming to him saying, give me legal protection from my opponent. And for a while he was unwilling, but afterward he said to himself, even though I do not fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow bothers me, I will give her legal protection, lest by continually coming she wear me out. And the Lord said, hear what the unrighteous judge said. Now shall not God bring about justice for his elect who cry to him day and night? And will he delay long over them? I tell you that he will bring about justice for them speedily. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? Okay, well, let's stop there. I've read that passage before, and something is standing out to me that hasn't before, which is I was always kind of puzzled by the parable of the what is it? The judge and the widow, because I was like, is God comparing himself to that judge who's really annoyed by the insistence of this widow to help her? But actually, it's what he's doing is saying, if that, I think, is if that widow, if that judge who doesn't care about man or God can address this widow's needs, how much more will God, who is just and loving, address our needs? But what also stood out to me is that she was very insistent, but in verse 7, he says that the elect cry to him day and night. And the difference is he cares about those of us who cry to him day and night. And yeah. Another thing that stands out to me is verse 8. I will tell you that he will bring about justice for them speedily. And, which is very different. Oops, my battery's going. Which is very different from the judge who doesn't care about God or man. But what stood out to me is when Jesus says, however, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? That's kind of a haunting verse. But anyway, my battery's going to run out. So anyway, I hope you're encouraged to cry out to the Lord and know that he will respond. Sometimes we have to wait on him, and it seems like a long time of waiting. But okay, everyone. Well, I hope you have a great night or day or whatever. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye.